Well, fun. I feel like we learned something. Did I just get a spaceship? Did I just find a spaceship down there? Command module. Is that it? The rumbling seems to have stopped and you feel the intense downward pressure let up. After a moment, you calm down enough to start taking in your surroundings for the first time since a seemingly dormant vessel sprang to life. Command module. The walls of the circular room curved. This is like a Zork. This is like an adventure. The walls of the circular room curved to meet a point that must correspond to the curved nose of the outer hull. Lining the walls, you see a porthole, a glowing display, and a control deck. A ladder leads aft. If you don't know how to get started, type help and press enter. This is like a adventure, text adventure, like Zork. This is a story that you interact with by entering simple English commands. For example, looking around, examine a ball, blah, 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 enter phone booth, climb stairs, okay? And finally, remember the adventure gamer's maxim. If it's possible to do, it must be good and wise. What's next? I can't scroll back up. Look around. There was a porthole we could see. Okay, the walls of the circular room curved to meet at a point that must correspond to the curved nose of the outer hull. The walls of the circular room curved to meet a point that must correspond to the curved. Okay. Lining the walls, you see a porthole, a glowing display, and a control deck. A ladder leads aft. A glowing display. Can I use display? You have to be more specific. Go up ladder. Captain's quarters. This looks like an all-purpose living area. A sleeping pod sits next to a nightstand. A ladder leads to the fore. An oriental rug lies in the center of the aft wall. A rug lies in the center of the aft wall. Inventory? You're not holding anything. Look under rug. Wasn't there a rug? Moving the rug, you discover a recessed hatch below it. Your score is kept by 2/5 of a point. What's next? Fractions. What's next? Look under. Oh, moving the rug, you discover a recessed hatch below. Open hatch. You have to work a bit, but after you give the wheel a few spins, the hatch pops open. Go in hatch. I should play some Zork adventure. Let's play one of those blind. I'm trying to think of the name for them. They're just text adventures. Is that what their genre's called? Engine room. The early surface in this room is covered. Why would the engine room be covered by a rug? Near every surface in this room is covered with a sticky pink goop, which seems to be thicker near a gray machine sitting in the corner. A hole in the wall exposes a nest of wires. There is a hatch leading back to the captain's quarters to the fore. I don't know why I try to read so fast when I'm reading to you guys. I feel like you're reading it too, so I just try to read it quickly so I don't bore you, but I should probably read stuff slower. What's the pink goop? It seems to be thicker near a gray machine sitting in the corner. Can I look at machine? The machine consists of a spigot aimed at a flat platform. A handwritten sheet of paper has been hastily taped over the platform. Read paper. This is the out of order note included in your game package. Okay, I don't. Old games came with stuff like that, I think. What's alluding to? Pick up paper. You ripped a note off, leaving a fluttering piece of electrical tape behind and revealing a control panel. Look at control panel. I do want to play a no-text adventure. Most of the control panel is rendered unusable by the sticky pink goop. You see a row of what look like radio preset buttons, all but two of which are stuck. There's also a big red lever. None of these are legibly labeled. Maybe that's why I read fast. I can't hear my pronunciation of words. All but two of which are stuck. Well, I guess pull lever, right? Yeah, let's just pull the lever. Oh my gosh. The machine whirs. Dispensing mom's specialty, a voice says. Pink goop streams out of the faucet. That's where all this pink goop came from. Splashing against a flat platform and getting everywhere. A couple of drops land in your mouth, and you recognize the flavor. Bacon milkshake. Oh my. Atmospheric anomaly detected, a different voice says. A whirling sound ensues, and a bulk of the goop is sucked into invisible vents leaving just enough goop floating around to be gross and annoying. Atmosphere purified, the voice says triumphantly. Okay. Look around. Everything's covered in goop. There's a machine sitting in the corner. Gray goop. Okay, we figured out where the pink comes from. There seems to be thicker near a gray machine sitting in the corner. A hole in the wall exposes a nest of wires. Okay, we've been to that hatch. Blobs of sticky pink goop drift around the room. I don't have anything in my... Look at wires. Peering into the exposed machinery, you see what looks like an empty coffee can that you're guessing doesn't belong there. Grab coffee can. God, there's a name for those text adventures. It's on the tip of my tongue. Right? For those Zork types of adventures? Not text adventure. I can't. You twist the can and it eventually comes loose. But you've ripped the insulation off in the adjacent wire in the process, and it begins sparking as it comes in contact with an adjacent strut. You glance down at what you've taken. Huh? It really is a coffee can. As it comes in contact with an adjacent strut. Adjacent wire. Grab wire? That seems dangerous. And it begins sparking as it comes in contact. Look at strut. There's a bare wire in there, sparking as it makes contact with an adjacent strut. Wait. Use can to get gray goop. Nah. I think that's looking. Every surface in this room is covered in a sticky pink goop, which seems to be thicker. And there are a gray machine sitting in the corner. Look at machine. The machine consists of a spigot. Okay. Can I grab electrical tape? Look at... Oh, what was it? It's not a hole. Yeah, there's a bare wire in there. Put tape on wire. You wrap the tape around the bare wire, insulating it. Your score has gone up by 1 2/3 points. I'm so smart. Okay, look at panel. Maybe it's working now. Most of the control panel is rendered unusable by the sticky pink coop. You see a row of what looks like radio preset buttons. All but 2 of which are stuck. All but 2. There's also a big red lever. None of these are labeled. All but 2 of which are stuck. Push buttons. The raise button clicks into place and the previously selected button pops up. Local currency, says a robotic voice. Okay, that's why you see a row of buttons what looks like radio preset buttons, all but 2 of which are stuck. Push buttons again. The raise button clicks into place. Okay. Push buttons. See what's happening there? Okay, local currency. Pull lever. Now it's shoot out currency. Dispensing local currency, it always says a thick stream of Zork mids. Oh, Zork. Yeah, I should have Zork mids. Shoot out of the faucet, bounce off the flat platform, and scatter around the room. Grab all Zork mids. Yeah, I figured. Grab Zork mids. You spend a few minutes gathering up the scattered Zork mids. Your score has gone up by 1/3 of a point. Okay. You know, that might have been all we needed to do. Let's look around the room. Enter hatch. Okay, we're in the captain's chamber. This looks like an all-purpose living area. Sleeping pod. Oh, nightstand? A sleeping pod sits next to a nightstand. Look in nightstand. The nightstand offers a single drawer, which is closed. Well, open drawer. You open the drawer, revealing a thick manual. Look at manual. It's a manual for the navigation computer in the command module! Exclamation point. After leafing through it, you feel confident you understand how to use the interface well enough to set up a route back to Bug Mars. Well, I just went down into the ocean, right? Oh, then it took off? Your score's gone up by 2. Okay. Can I grab manual? I don't know if I need it, but... sleep and pod. You can't say you sleep until you're confident you'll return to Bug Mars at the end of the trip. Okay. Look. All-purpose living area. Ladder. Yeah, we want to go down. Use ladder. You have to go... We want to go down it, right? We went up here. Command module. Calls the circular room curve to meet a point that must correspond to the curve. Okay. Porthole. A glowing display. And a control deck. Okay, we've done the ladder. Look through porthole. I did that, didn't I? Through the portal, you can see a background of stars shifting as the ship gently spins over in space. The constellations are unfamiliar to you. I mean, I'm a frog. Lieutenant Frog, though. Look at glowing display. Use glowing. I guess we're not really using the display, right? It's probably the monitor for the control deck. Use control deck. You'll have to be more specific as to what you want to do with the controls. Look at manual. You take a moment to refresh your understanding of the navigation computer. You feel confident you understand how to use the interface well enough. Okay. B, what you want? Okay. Use control deck to route back to Bug Mars. Oh, I can't type that much. I only understood as far as use control deck. I can only type use control deck route to Mars. Okay, that's as much as I can put. Okay. Set route back to Mars. You take a moment to refresh your understanding of the navigation computer. Is the control deck the navigation? Look at control deck. An array of switches and a pair of joysticks. Let's hope you never need to override the ship's autopilot because these are definitely not frog joysticks. Well, that's interesting. Keep trying to want to scroll up. Look at manual. Because these are definitely not frog joysticks. Am I at the navigation computer? A ladder leads aft. The walls of the circular room curve to meet a point that must correspond to the curved nose. Okay. Lining the walls, you see a porthole, a glowing display, and a control deck. Use, I mean, that doesn't make sense, glowing display. Look at glowing display. Okay, that's just the control deck. Use control deck. You have to be more specific. What do you want to do to the controls? Use controls. I just use controls. Look at controls. The control deck consists of an array of switches. Use switches. Look at switches. Okay, because these are definitely not frog joysticks. Set autopilot to Mars. Set autopilot. Yeah, set probably isn't. Oh, I thought help was, you got to type it all out. Examine. Inventory. Out of order, note the can, the Zork mints, and a thick manual. Push button. Turn knob. Oh, okay. Push button. You definitely plot a course back to Bug Mars. The engines roar and you feel G-forces shift. The ETA reads 57 and 55th year. Oh, geez. Huh? Oh, it's a fraction. Nice. You run a diagnostic and determine that the vast majority of the time is going to spend going through bug customs. Luckily, you can sleep through most of it. Go. It's up the ladder, right? Let's go to bed. It's our sleep in pod. Your head has barely touched the pillow and an alarm begins repeating, perfume chamber empty. You will wake up cranky. All right. You assume it's going to stop eventually, but a couple minutes later, it still hasn't. Oh, you get up. There's no way you can sleep like that. Perfume chamber empty. You will wake up cranky. Okay. The pillow, an alarm. Okay. Okay, we got to do something else before we can go to bed. A sleeping pod sits next to nightstand. A ladder leads to the floor. You've pulled regular. Okay, we've been in the hatchway leading aft. I'm not quite sure what to do. Turn on push button. Enter phone booth. Climb stairs. Open box. Read pamphlet. Pour orange juice into glass. Put plate on placement. It's mandatory. Oh my gosh. Okay, we know what the manual's for. Out of order note. Look at note. This is the out of order note included in your game package. This looks like an all-purpose living area. A sleeping pod sits next to the nightstand. That's okay. Now notes in the nightstand. A ladder leads to the floor. We've been in there. You pulled the rug to one side, revealing a hatchway. Did we miss something in there? That's where we got all the Zork meds. It's covered with a sticky pink goop, which seems to be thicker near a gray machine. A nest of wires. Okay, we fixed the wires. Okay. Blobs of sticky drift around the room. Look at machine. The only other thing interesting is the machine. Sitting in the corner. A control looks like 2 use. Okay. Push button. That should set it back to pink goop. Mom's specialty. Dispensing my. Okay. Put pink goop in can. You can't get put can under spigot. Pull lever. Dispensing mom's specialty, the machine says a thick stream, right? Coffee can does end up filled. You grab the can. Not immune defective, an effectual thing, right? Okay. But where do we put it? We have it in a can. You grab the can, so it's in our inventory. Okay, it's in our inventory. Okay, let's go back. Is this through the hatch? Inner hatch. Captain's quarter. Use pod. Go to... that's not what I want to say. Use... Okay, no perfume situation. Where do I put the perfume? A ladder leads to the floor. Go... You want to go down ladder. Go down ladder. Okay, this is the command module. The walls of the circular room curve to meet a point that most correspond. Okay, lighting. Lining the walls, you see a porthole, a glowing display, and a control deck. Okay, we've done the ladder. That's the only way out of this room. Well, the walls of the circular room curve to meet a point. Curve knows the hole. Right, that's just telling us sort of where we're at. What can we do? Push button. We've already done that. You've already set a course. Use joystick. We really can't with our froggy hands. Put orange juice in a glass. Where can we put this? Glowing display. Use display. That's just the monitor, I'm saying. I'm pretty sure. Wait, can I just use can of goop? Use pink goop. Drink goop. Okay, those drops earlier were enough bacon milkshake for one lifetime. Oh, this is bacon milkshake. This isn't even perfume. You're holding the out of order note. Out of order note. Out of order note. I don't know what to do. Curve to meet a point that must correspond. Looking at the walls. Use out of order note. Yeah, that makes sense. Where would I use that? Wait. Go down ladder. Oh, no matter how many times I go. The ladder leads to the floor. You'll pull the rug from one side or view in a hatchway, leaning aft. Okay. Yeah, no matter if I say to go down the ladder, it always just uses it. This looks like an all-purpose living area. A sleeping pod sits next to a nightstand. The ladder goes where we just came from. The rug goes to the hatch area. Bed. That's supposed to be bed. Use pod. Use sleeping pod. Isn't that what it was called? Wait, looking around. Use pod. Oh, sleeping pod. Right. It said it's going to be mad because it's open nightstand. Examine nightstand. Put goop in nightstand. That doesn't go there. No, it doesn't. It's covered with sticky baked goop, which seems to be thicker near a gray machine. A hole in the wall. And there's a hatch leading back to the cabinet corners. Look at machine. The machine consists of a spigot, right? A control panel. 2 usable preset buttons. And a big red lever. Okay, we've used both presets. One was to push out the goop. One was to Zork mints. I don't understand what to do. Place note on machine. That doesn't go there. Look around. We've got Zork meds, an out of order note, a manual, and a can of big pink goo. Look around. Examine ball. Inventory. Get wrench. No. Turn knob. No. Push button. Open box. We've read manual. Plate and placement. Placemat. Put plate on placemat. Probably fast forwarding part of this. A hole in the wall exposes a nest of wire. It's like I'm missing a room. Nearly every surface of this room. Hatch leading back to the captain's quarter to the fore. Yeah, that's it. Go through hatch. That's captain quarters. Look around. A ladder leads to the fore. You've pulled the rug to one side. Pulled rug to one side. Now we won't make anything behind it. Okay. An all-living purpose sleeping area. An all-purpose living area. The ladder leads to the fore. So we can only go through the ladder or up the ladder. Or we can go... You can use the ladder or the hatch. Go up ladder. See if I go up ladder again. It just... I mean, he's actually going down it. Okay. Lining the walls, you see a porthole. Display in a control deck. Where can I use this note? You're holding the out of order note. I've got Zork meds. Curve to meet a point that must be outer hole. The walls of the circular room. Okay. Man, I don't know what to do. There's not that many rooms. Porthole. What could I do with a porthole? But it sounds like the computer wants us to... The computer knows we're going to be mad if we don't have perfume when we wake up. I put note on control deck already, didn't I? Didn't work. That doesn't go there. Break it. Froggie fraction. I'm trying to question mark. I'm trying to do help using the question mark, but examine porthole. It just shows the stars. Examine display. Okay, the navigation view shows you the route back to Bug Mars with an ETA 57, and okay, we saw that, including the time spent in customs. Now, you just have to sleep your way there. Okay, examine control deck. The control deck consists of an array of joysticks and array of switches per joysticks. Use control deck. Use joysticks. Use switches. I forgot E. Use. No, I've tried that on control deck. What should I use? The goop on the sleeping pod? Oh man, you just gotta like fill it up, I guess. You bring the can close to the hole and the hole see and say anything about a hole. And the hole sucks the big goop right in. The nearby gauge fills up. That was tricky. Your score has gone up by 9/2 of a point. Okay. Use sleep pod or sleep and sleep pod. Sleep and pod, I think's what it was. Okay. What next? Sleep and pod. You lie down in the sleeping pod, close the lid, and drift off. Secure that in 57 and something years, you'll return to Bugmar as a wealthy frog. When you wake up, you're clearly not in your sleep pod. You blurrily glance around to get your bearings, and you appear to have been sleeping on a heart-shaped bed covered with roses. A voice comes from the next room. Awake already. A wispy human figure in a bathrobe and crown walks in. She bends over and kisses you on the nose, and suddenly you feel your body shifting. Yay! She laughs and claps, and you realize that you've been transmogrified into a human form. Aww. The frog became a prince. Oh, am I supposed to... Where's my... I can't see the... There we go. Oh no, I don't have a... My little tongue isn't doing it. Oh no, the indignity. Watch out, man. They're eating... Oh no. You awake with a start. What a horrible dream. They call your friend Draggy the Flying Dragon just to talk to someone. Yellow, Draggy says. I just had the worst nightmare. Explain the situation. I'm not sure that a support group for human bug eaters is really going to get much of a following, Draggy ponders. Maybe if we drummed up a little publicity first. I know just the PR agency. 5 minutes later, Draggy shows up at your door, dressed to the nines. He tosses a frog tuxedo at you. Put this on, babe. We're running for president. Laughing. Press space to continue. Candidate Hop. What says the allegations that you're not a natural born citizen, that you're under 35 and you're not a frog? Uh-oh. And that you're a frog. Ooh, can I... Am I dancing? Did I win? Miss. Perfect. How am I... Wait, am I supposed to... Follow Phil's try spud matching. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good, great, perfect combo. Yeah, it likes the butt mashing. Oh no. Butt mash, butt mash, butt mash, butt mash, butt mash. Almost got it. Oh, I almost had it. I think it's scripted. No, maybe he's got a button faster. Oh my gosh, maybe it really is a thing. I don't know. Oh. Oh, no, almost there. I think it's doing that on purpose. Almost there. Oh, it knows exactly what it's doing. Oh, it's actually getting quite tiring on the fingers. Oh, yeah, we about got it. Oh, man, oh, nope, not yet. All right. Yay! Let's see, Blue Bonnet. Sir Clarence Gastropod. Ferdinand Croker. Flaps McQueen. This is the cast of characters. Morog something. And introducing Draggy Ceiling Eater as himself. Created by Twin Beard. Well, that was something.
Here's your bug coffee, Mr. President. Heavy on the cream.
Weather report, cloudy, bug assets, 2 million Zork mints. Cost to reduce bug porn, 10,000 Zork mint. Megabytes, how many megabytes of bug porn do you wish to make? Bug assets, cost to reduce bug porn. 5? How many pop-up banner ads, 50,000 Zork mint each do you want to purchase? 2. What price do you wish to charge for a megabyte of bug porn?
It's not
Charge
you.
3.
It's my inability to distinguish you from the prey.
Viewing results. The in-house bug porn musician decided to make a bug break beat today. Nobody quite sure what to make of it. Bugs marveled at your low prices. Oh, this is what I did in my bug administration. Press space. Kept coming to your door long after you ran out of porn. You made 5 megabytes of bug porn at $10,000 a megabyte. You sold 5 megabyte bug porn at $3 a megabyte. Budget 80,000, GDP 15, profit, assets. How many Zork mints do you want to order? We might as well keep on going. The bug Federal Reserve to print 100. Oh, there's more upgrades too? We got like 1 billion of them. Bug drugs. Too expensive. But I got like 1 billion Zork bits. Oh, what I don't have? I guess I can't. Bug weather, hot and dry. Weather report, hot bug assets. Oh, there I got 2 billion. And I used some of them. Cost to reduce bug porn, 10,000. Am I going to actually figure this out? How many megabytes of porn do you want to make? I mean, should I make as many as I can? I don't know, 1900. Unfortunately, you have Zork mints, and that would require, is that too many zeros? How many pop-up banners? Oh. Because I got to advertise them. What price? Capitalism. Be sure to charge more for your product than it costs to produce. What price? So it, well, now like 12. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks, but I'm into ladybugs.
Super performed made today's bug porn. Too hot. The warehouse burned down. You made 190 megabytes of bug porn at 10 grand a megabyte. You sold 0 megabytes. Oh no. I sold 0 megabytes. I lost all the money. How many Zork mints do you want to order? Well, now we got it. I just want to have 1, 2, 3, 4. I just make a bunch. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Should have figured that out earlier. Oh man, I should have printed more. Oh man. Bug drugs. Available. Drug in the water supply will pacify delinquent bugs, keeping them off the streets and out of the trouble. And not coincidentally, staying home and watching bug porn. Meteorology satellites. A system of satellites to help your meteorologist provide more accurate and precise weather forecasts. I want the bug pool. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I just want to print more money and get the swimming pool. Note an outbreak of frog STDs and bug port actors is, oh no, driving production cost up. Bug economy manager, weather report, sunny, bug assets. Got 1 million Zork mints cost to produce bug porn. Cost to produce bug porn. I guess it's 12,000. Oh, it says per megabyte. Let's produce 40. Oh, I keep forgetting to save money for pop-up ads.
Relax. Just be yourself.
Okay. There'll be bug porn available for bug retail. The bug porn centers bought all your bug porn at lunchtime. You made 40 megabytes for 12,000. Sold 40 megabytes, 15,000. Did I still lose money? Well, that's fine because we're just going to have them make me a whole bunch of money. Now, oh, what? I still don't have enough? Wait. I thought I printed over 5 billion Zork mints. Oh, fruit like a billion. Zorkmas. Oh my gosh, I didn't print enough. Okay, we're going to do that. At least they're all at home watching porn now. We're going to take these out. One.
Impressive wingspan.
Because they're just going to print a bunch. That's just not our problem. Yeah, let's just have them print. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, didn't I just buy something? Let's just not kid around. Yes. Now we what? 8,000, 48,900, 8 million Zorkments. Padlocks. Oh, it says available. Oh, it's just a padlock. Ah, you fooled me. Adding padlocks to bugboard sword watches should cut down on shrinkage considerably. Okay. Presidential swimming pool requires padlocks. Okay. I see what we're doing here. Let's do 100. Let's do 100. I use 10,000 to produce.
It's not you. It's my inability to distinguish.
So let's see. Everybody's stuck at home now. They should be eating it up. Plus, put something in the drinking water, didn't I? The in-house bug porn musician decided to make Bug Southern Rock today. Nobody's quite sure what to make of it. The dry weather makes thirsty bugs. Bugs marveled at your low prices and kept coming to your door long after they ran out of porn. You made 100 megabytes of porn at 12,000. You sold 100 megabytes of porn at 40,000. 2.7 GDP profit, 1.3 million. We did good that time. We don't need to print any, baby. We got 8 billion bucks. Boom. Buggy swimming pool. We finally made it. The heated pool provides a familiar wet environment in which Bug President can relax. When you're done breaking break, we need to get back to work. Can I move my... I can move my turtle. Nope, can't go that way. Can he die? Maybe. I can't shoot my tongue. Frog fractions. We became president. Jen Stormancer. I'll have to go watch the documentary of this. Quite interesting. I mean, I don't know what to say outside of what's been said. It's a pretty interesting game. Definitely, I'll probably split this into 2 episodes. How long is this? Yeah, they said about a little over an hour. Yeah, an hour, 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably still split it into 2 episodes, but... all right, guys, I'm going to be starting Fable here soon. If you've never seen before, if you're into retro games, not that that's all to play, just kind of dumb luck, but I'm playing the Tomb Raiders. Go check those out. Butterflies having sex. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'm going to let the credits play out. And yeah, if you liked it, subscribe, like. If you didn't like it, dislike, whatever. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Goodbye.
Hmm.